what does this poetry, what role does it play in the lives of people who needed role models, and especially younger Latinas who, as Ana Castillo said, when we saw the word us or we in print, it didn't mean us or we. It meant the white power structure. So how does Carmen's poetry play into that, and especially as a role model for younger Latinas?
Part of it, as Carmen said, when she said she writes about voice and she writes about place, is that we lived that voice, we lived that place, but we hadn't seen it in writing anywhere. So we could speak it at home or declamar. We would do the declamaciones at home, but it wasn't out there, much less in the canon. But at that time, it wasn't even out there anywhere we could read it. So it was very important for the idea of authority, the idea of credibility, to say legitimization, that it was okay. Sorry. Oh, I am loud. Sorry. I talk loud. It was important to have her writing there that says, that's what I write, that's what I say, and I have that experience, and it's valid. And not only is it valid, but it also said what other stories are out there, similar to Carmen's, maybe with a different nuance, but you needed those role models. We needed Carmen, we needed Ana, we needed Sandra, we needed all of them there to be saying these stories are part of the whole story. So we thank Carmen for that.
You, probably in the early 90s or late 80s, and you were a Carmen fan at the time,
yes.
I remember.
Yes.
So how did you first encounter Carmen?
I think, I'm not really sure, because certainly it wasn't, I'm from El Paso, so it was not there. In the early 90s, I did move to San Antonio, and it could be that I might have, or not moved, but I came to San Antonio enough that I might have encountered her then. And it's, like I said, there that you're seeing the language, you're seeing the stories, and realizing these are the things I too can be writing or had already written, but I wasn't pulling those out to say, this is something I also write. And again, so it is that credibility to say, this is important for me to say as well. So we thank Carmen for that role she has played for a lot of Latinas.